Okay, I'm excited because I found a way that I can show you guys my screen and I can also talk to you at the same time. So one thing I might suggest is that you watch the video first and see how I do this. And then when you're ready to set up your own Google accounts, perhaps you can just put the video on in another screen and you can hear me and walk through it with me while you're doing it yourself. That way I can walk you through the steps once through once through video, and then again auditorily while you're trying to do it yourself. So it says create your Google account. This is what you should see if you clicked on the link that I sent you. And the first account that we're going to set up is going to be a general, what I like to call umbrella account for the school. So let's say we're going to talk about a place that's called Me County. So the first name I'm going to put in here is ME, and the last name that I'm going to put in is County, because this is Me County's website. So now it suggests a username, County Me. I don't like that username because it's going to be hard to remember, so I'm going to backspace and take that out of there. And now I'm going to put in Me County .classroom. So my new account is going to be mecounty.classroom@gmail.com. Okay, so that is available, so that's good. I can use that. And now I'm going to do a password. I want to put in a password that I'm always going to remember. So maybe I think Me County is number 1. So my password is going to be capital M, capital C, because Me County, and then word JJAEP number 1. Let's do that so we can. So I'm doing Me County JJAEP number 1. So this is going to be the password now to get into Me County's classrooms. And as a matter of fact, I'm going to come up here and I'm going to call this classrooms, Me County Classrooms @gmail, because we're going to have a bunch of classrooms. So now I hit next. And phone number optional, no thank you. Recovery email optional, not for this one. So no thank you. You must give a date of birth. So I'm going to say that I was born January. I use this for all my teachers, all my students. January 1st, 2001. Gender, well, I usually try to put the right gender in, but it doesn't matter. We can just say rather not say. And now we're going to do next. Okay, here we go. Do you agree to all these terms? Let's see. Scroll down. Yes, I agree to that. Okay, welcome Me County. Here it is. You've done it. Now, the problem here is that I want to now add more people. So I've got my umbrella classroom. I'm going to come over here. Move it over this way so you can see what's happening. And right here, this means this is Me County. So I'm going to click on Me County. I'm going to come in here. And because they merge, Google always merges all these accounts here. So you see here, I've got 2 default accounts. And then I also have add another account. So you shouldn't have any defaults. That's just because I'm logged in there. Okay, so now we come over here and we say use another account, because now we want to set up more accounts. So now we go back down to create account. We're going to do this for myself. Sometimes it will ask you to authenticate that you're a human or whatever. If it does that, you're going to have to use your work email. You can use your RingCentral email, or if you have a talk-free email. I'm sorry, I keep saying email, but I mean telephone number. You have to use your telephone number, and they'll send you a code, and it verifies that you're who something somehow linked up. I don't know. So far, it hasn't asked us to do that, though, so that's okay. But you may come across it, especially when you start doing too many accounts. So first name. Now I'm going to set up an account for my teacher. So I might want to do ME, or no, since it's Me County, I might do MC. And then the last name, the name of my teacher. Let's say Robert is my teacher. And now his username, mc.robert. Okay, that's available. And my teachers, I want them to use the same passwords all the time, so I'm going to do the same as I did before. Capital M, capital C, JJAEP. It's number 1. And again, that's MCJJAEP is number 1. So now we go in. This username is taken, so he can't be MC Robert. I want to keep my teachers consistent, so I'm going to make my teachers MCJJAEP Robert. And that's available. And here's that screen I was talking about. It wants to send an information to verify for security. So even though I've used my phone, actually I'm going to use my RingCentral number and we can see if this works. So, the question is, what is my RingCentral number? I am so sorry for this, guys. I'm kind of holding us up here a little. I think the best thing I can do is call myself here. See if I can pull my number up super quick. No, that did not work. Okay. I'm going to have to open a Word doc. Anyway, well, I was going to use my RingCentral number, but for the sake of time, I'm just going to use my cell phone number. Now you guys are all going to have that, so please don't misuse my number. This phone number has been used too many times. Okay, so if you're a large program, you're actually going to run into this problem where it's not going to let you use that number. So let me go ahead and just get here my... we're going to end up switching screens here a minute. You guys are going to see something while I get my number super quick. Control C. Okay, I need a little cheat sheet for my number. Control V. There's my RingCentral number. And it took it. So now it says my code. It tells us right here G869975. So you put the code in. You can use your RingCentral. It verifies, yes, this is correct. Do I want to leave my phone number in here? I actually, since I'm creating the account for a staff member, may want to, but since it's optional, we'll take it out. This staff member was born January 1st, 2001, and we'd rather not tell you what gender they are. So come back here, scroll down, we agree, and now we're going to see something pop up here. So now we've got MC County. So here is the county group. This is the umbrella classroom that we set up. And then here is the teacher that we just set up. So set up one account for your school. That's right here. And then set up one account for every teacher. When you get that done, use the same method and set up one account for every student. Now what we'll do is we'll go ahead and add a student account now. So we're going to add another account. And we're going to use another account. We're going to create an account. We're going to say for myself every time. And we're going to call this MCJJAEP dot. And then what is that student's number in their GradeLink? Let's say they're number 1001. They're the first student you ever entered in GradeLink. So we want their number to be MCJJAEP.1001. We've done this with all of our students. We did NC for Nueces County. So we did NCJJAEP.1001 at Gmail. Or we did, you see, you only have to enter this part. The Gmail part's right there for you. So, so anyway, this keeps consistency. If I go into GradeLink and I look at my student, I'll find out what their number is. And then all of us teachers, we can log into GradeLink and we can see who that kid is based on what that number is. So this is how we set up all our student accounts. We say they're the number 1 kid, and we say it's a number 1 kid. We want all our kids to think that they're number 1, so they're all going to have the same password, number 1 kid. Next, need to use 8 characters. Number 1 MC kid. Number 1, oh shoot, that didn't go in right. Number 1 MC kid. Number 1 MC kid. I don't know what's happening here. Oh, I guess. Oh, I don't have enough characters. Okay. Let's try this. Number 1 JJAEP kid. Number 1 JJAEP kid. Okay, you could also use something like student, teenager, whatever, but number 1 JJAEP kid. Next, creating the account. We need to verify for security. We already have all our accounts, so I'm going to go ahead and use my number again. This phone number has been used too many times. Okay, when you see that, one thing that you can do is you can wait a day or two and keep adding using the same phone number. But anyway, according to this, I'm already at my limit for this phone number. That means that you guys are going to have to scurry around to find phone numbers or things that will help you verify accounts. So that's going to be a little tricky to do. That's going to be your hardest part. We had to use different staff numbers. We used our Southwest Keys number. So it's just whatever, you can come in with, you're going to have to verify. So hopefully you don't have a lot of students, but if you do, you might just have to create some accounts today, some accounts another day. Now, I think you kind of get the picture. Set up your students, set up your teachers, and set up your one umbrella account. I'm going to come up here into guest, and I'm going to show you what we've done. Okay, I'm browsing as a guest right now, so actually this is me, and I have my own Google Classrooms. I'm going to show you how to do that. This is our umbrella classroom, the one that you guys are setting up right now. This is one of my students. So I was hoping it would pop up with the things we just created, but it didn't. But it doesn't matter, because once you guys get your those accounts set up, one umbrella account, one for each of your teachers and your administrator, and one for each of your students. Once you have that set up, I'm going to put together another video, and it's going to tell you how now to do the Google Classrooms. And this video, I think, will be so helpful. It'll save you, hopefully, a lot of time. So just go ahead and do this part and then look for video number 2. And I hope that's helpful. And if something in here wasn't helpful, or if it seemed too long or too drug out, please let me know, because then that way I can condense the other videos. But until then, I hope it helps. Have a great day.